Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to start your Django project. So the first thing you should do is come to your command line. Once you are in your command line, enter your desktop environment by saying cd desktop. If you want to learn how to use your command line, click the link in the description below. So now we're inside our desktop environment. The second thing I'm going to do is create a folder to house everything. So I'm just going to call my folder tests. We're going to say I'm mkdir. I'm going to name my folder tests. So once we enter, it has already created a folder for us. The next thing to do is enter this folder. So we say cd, I'm going to say cd test, and you would say cd whatever plus whatever you named your folder. So now we're inside test. The next thing to do is create a virtual environment for our project. Now we're going to run the command pip shell. So let's just run that together. pip shell, and then this is just going to create a virtual environment for us. And then inside a virtual environment, we're not going to do pip install Django because it's Django that we're working with. So after doing that, we're now going to start our project, then start our app. So we're going to take this step by step. So after running this command, it's going to start creating. As you can see, it's going to start creating a virtual environment. So it shouldn't take too long. I'm just going to come here and post this. So as you can see, it says here successfully created virtual environment. So this is how it's going to look like when you've created a virtual environment. My command line is green because I changed the color at the top here, so don't be scared about that. So the way you know you're inside a virtual environment is that you are going to see the name of your folder in brackets with some letters beside it. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're now going to install our Django inside our virtual environment. So we say for that, if you want to do that, we're going to use the command pip install Django. We're going to say pip install Django. Now we're just going to press enter. So what this command is going to do is it's going to install Django. So after installing Django, we're going to now start our project. We're going to use the command django-admin start project plus the name of the project that we want to start. So after doing this, it's going to start installing Django in your virtual environment. Right, so our project, our Django has installed. So now the next thing that we'll do is start our project, and we're going to use the command django-admin start project plus the name of the project that we want to start. So let's do that together. We'll say django-admin start project is together. Start project. I'm just going to name it tutorial. It's not recognized. Oh, okay. Sorry, I made a problem. So I made a mistake. I'm going to say django-admin start project tutorial. So after doing that, it's going to create a folder named tutorial. So that folder is now going to be the folder for it's going to be our root project folder. So after doing that, we're just going to say dir, and then if you see here, it has created a folder named tutorial. So this is going to be our project folder. We're now going to say cd tutorial, and then we're going to enter this tutorial. So after doing this, we're going to run the command python manage.py migrate. We're running this command because we want to create an emulated database offline where we can perform our operations and see it in real time offline. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run the command python manage.py migrate. So after we run this command, we're going to be able to run our server offline. It's going to create a server for us offline, and we're going to be able to run it and see how it looks like. So it should be exactly like this when you do Python manage.py migrate. So after doing this, now we're just going to move to the next step, which is starting our app. So after doing that, but first, before we start our app, we're going to run our server offline just to show you how it is. Without this command here, we won't be able to run our server. So to see our server and see how it is, we're just going to use the command python manage.py run server. .py run server is together. So we're going to run that, and then it's going to, after running this, it's going to give us a link. So when we get the link, we're going to go to our search engine. Mine is Chrome. So we're going to go there and paste the link, and when we paste it, we're going to see that our server has been successfully created. It's going to show us this page. So now that we've gotten this link, we just copy it, Ctrl C, go to Chrome and Ctrl V to paste and press enter. So it's loading now. If you see the title, it says the install worked successfully. So after doing that, just wait for it to load, and then you are going to see how it looks like. So this is what it looks like, this little rocket and everything. This is how our the page looks like. See our Django documentation, Django tutorial, and this is how it looks like. So we're just going to come back to our command line and press Ctrl C to stop this process so that we can make our app. The next thing to do is that we're going to start our app, and we're going to use the command python manage.py startapp plus the name of the app that we're creating. So we're just going to run it and say python manage.py startapp, and then what should we name our app? Let's name our app the Proton Guy. The Proton Guy. So once we enter that, it's going to create another folder named the Proton Guy, and inside this folder there are going to be some Python files in there, and this is our app. This is where we're going to be writing most of our code for our project. If we now say dir, we're going to see that there is a folder named the Proton Guy, which is our app, and there's a folder named tutorial. Tutorial is our project folder, and this is our app. So now that we've created these two, we just we need to open them with our VS Code, and then after doing that, we need to register the Proton Guy, which is our app. We need to register it as an installed app in our settings.py file inside our project folder. Now I'm going to show you how to do this. So after doing this, we have made some progress. So after doing this, we're just going to open our VS Code or our code editor. So we say code dot, and then after running that command, it's going to open our, for me I use VS Code, so it's going to open my VS Code for me after running the command. So after it has opened my VS Code, this is how it's going to look. Now I got this file, this settings.py file, from our project folder, which is tutorial. If you come to tutorial and press this icon to drop down the files that are inside, you just come and click settings.py. Now the next thing that we're going to do is that we're going to add our Django, the Proton Guy app to installed apps, so that it can be recognized as an app. So we're just going to come down here, and then under installed apps, we're just going to add the Proton Guy to our installed apps. So we put it in quotes and we just say the Proton Guy. So by doing this, we've already added this app to our installed apps, so that Python is going to recognize it as one of the installed apps. So thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If you want to learn how to use your command line like we did in this video, click the link in the description below. Peace.
Where are you?